I'm happy I lost my mom, and I'm sure you would too if you were in my situation. I was only 14 when my mom tried to give up my newborn sister. After taking us on a walk around the neighborhood, my mother walked up the driveway and suddenly let go of the stroller altogether. I watched the stroller slowly build up speed as it rolled down the driveway onto the middle of the road. I yelled out, "Mom!" to get her attention, but she stood still. My heart raced while I ran towards the stroller. I pushed it back up the driveway, completely out of breath. My mom's expression remained blank. She unlocked the door to let us in, and later acted like the situation never happened. I thought that maybe it was just an accident, but a few days after, she took us out for groceries and happened to accidentally leave my sister in her car seat without cracking a window open or keeping the air conditioning on. I had to steal my mom's car keys and run back from the store to bring my sister inside. The last strike was when she tried to stuff my sister's mouth with a sock to shut her up after my sister kept crying and spitting out the pacifier. I picked my sister up and took care of her in my room the rest of the night. In the morning, I woke my mom up and angrily told her to stop being so irresponsible and take care of my sister. My mom stared at me with the same annoying blank expression and told me to go away, explaining that I shouldn't be so mean to someone with postpartum depression. I removed her covers and tried to drag her out of the bed to take care of my sister so that I could go to school. I angrily told her that whatever she had was no excuse. My mom kicked me away and stayed in bed, pulling the covers over her head. I slammed her bedroom door closed and started packing my sister's belongings in my bag. I packed snacks and prepared extra bottles of milk. I took cash and a credit card from my mom's wallet and headed out with my sister. I took a taxi to the bus terminal and took a bus all the way to my dad's house. I knocked on the door and immediately begged my dad and his new wife to take care of my sister until I was old enough to take her back. They took us inside and cooked up a meal before asking me to explain everything that happened. Afterwards, I called my mom to let her know we were with my dad safely. My mom told me in a groggy voice that she didn't care and told me not to call her again. I sighed, unsurprised, and hung up. We spent the night at my dad's place, and before I left the next morning, my dad and his wife asked me to stay with them permanently too. I definitely wanted to, but said no, because I knew my mom needed someone to take care of her too. So I sadly left on my own after giving my sister a kiss on the head. I spent the next 2 years trying to get my mom to take her medications properly and feel better so that we could get my sister back ASAP. But in the end, my mom chose to give everything up and jump out of the apartment's balcony. My dad and stepmom picked me up and took me in. They took me to therapy and other places I had always wanted to go as a kid. They treated me with love even when it was hard to open up to them after living my entire life depending on myself. But still, they stuck by me and helped me open up. My sister also grew up happy and healthy, and I've never been more thankful having adults I could rely on in my life.